What is going on, everybody? This is Nick Decorex, back in Spintires, and today I've got two of the Zil, whatever these things are called, Zil 130, the 4x4 remakes. This one's got the bigger, beefier tires, more off-road looking. This one's got the camo paint over on this. The Jeep's kind of in the way, but it's got more of the standard size tires. I'm going to try this one first. Still only 400 points of damage. Why can I not spin around? There we go. And this is one of the things I was talking about that truck really needed was the 4x4 capability. I found two different mods, or well, I found a few, but I only put in two in this setup. And, I was just curious to see how exactly they would perform being four-wheel drive. Wow, this utility thing on the back is really obnoxiously in the way. So far, it's doing really actually pretty good. I'm fairly surprised. In the standard version, I'd never really ran that much because every time I get into it, I would get stuck in mud and have to rescue it, which gets really annoying, Oh, we got some mud right there. That's always great. Yay. Let's see how this thing does with four-wheel drive in the mud. Oh, so much better. So much better. Feels like it has the factory transmission in it. But having that four-wheel drive system so much better. And not only that, these big old beefy tires on it. This actually, I might put this video up tomorrow. I've got 4 or 5 others that I've recorded so far, but I'm really impressed with this setup. Like I said, if I'm not mistaken, this is literally just a revamp making this truck into a four-wheel drive with these bigger tires on it. There goes my phone vibrating. Here, do this. Oh, nope, can't do that in advanced. Let's see if we can make it up the hill. I mean, it's got low gearing. That is definite. Oh, it's digging in slow too. Oh. I didn't have too much a high hope for this making it up. Nope. Oh well, I mean, it's no big deal. I wasn't expecting it to make it up, considering it's basically the stock form just... Whoa, hello. Basically a stock form just with the four-wheel drive capability. And it seems to be not taking damage near as bad as a lot of other vehicles do, which is a nice touch. I mean, we'll see right here, because I'm going to plow straight head on into this log on purpose and not taking any damage whatsoever. So, come up here to the top of this mountain, or hill, whatever you want to call it, by where the fuel station is, and I'll go grenading down the whatchamacallit there, the hill. see how it handles doing that. I'm really liking this particular mod. I mean, it's just a basic old big beat up truck that has been converted to four-wheel drive. Oh, hello. Bouncing. And surprisingly enough, it's doing amazingly well. I mean, it doesn't have real good suspension flex. Let me see if I can... No. Can't really see too well. And then, like, right here you can see that the mod author didn't put in a front axle, an actual front axle or transfer case or diff or anything like that. But you know what? It's set up to run four-wheel drive. I mean, in the coating. It's got the bigger tires, and that's all I could really ask for. Yeah, okay, so aesthetically it's not perfect. How many mods are 100% perfect? Someone always forgets something. You know, it's either that they forget or they purposely don't put it in there, so you know, legal aspects of getting sued or whatever. I have no idea. Anyways, I'll go ahead and kill this. Go grab the other one, the Keke. And it's got the default tires on it right now. You got your highway wheels, which are standard, your chained wheels, which, you know, standard. I'm going to leave the default tires on there. It's got the same attachments as the normal. Still the 400 points of damage. Oh, gosh. Whoever's driving that just yelled. And he's grinding gears left and right. Why can this driver not drive? Oh, God, why? Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm going to probably not run this one anymore. That gear grinding is going to drive me batshit crazy. So, I will go with the Briegel 320 CID pickup. I've got mud tires on it. I've got the bull bar in the front. I've got snorkel, spare tire type 3, and stuff in the back. Let's see how this little guy works. Looks like it defaults to having the all-wheel drive on, because I hit the buttons like I normally do and it turned it off apparently. I mean, it's a goofy looking little Mercedes and V6 turbocharged diesel. I mean, you don't see too many Mercedes trucks, like proper trucks with a bed and everything. Then again, you don't see too many Mercedes being taken off-road like this either. Yeah, I'm sorry about the comparison that I was going to attempt with that thing, but the gear grinding and him screaming every 2 seconds about grinding his gears, that would have just driven me batshit crazy quicker than hell. So, I'll just run this Mercedes around for a bit. Briegel does do a good job on his vehicles. He's not one of the ones I normally I guess recommend. Pardon me. There's only a few vehicles by him that I have, like the FJ 46x6, the FJ 44x4. This. I think there's maybe one or two others that I've got. And oh, it's got a realistic only 80-liter tank. I did not notice that until just now. Anyways, and this thing's doing pretty good, just plowing through these trees, and I purposely went around the mud. Anyways, he does do a really good job on his vehicles. I mean, you can see the level of attention to detail that he puts into his vehicles. Working headlights. I wish the lights on the bull bar would work, but that's whatever. Oh, this thing's low damage points at only 300. Wow. I just threw a twig. Well, oh well, whatever. We'll see how this truck will fare on the hill. Like I said, I was going to try and get away from that, but whatever. Oh, come on. Get up out of the water. Sometimes I forget going from a big truck like that, 130 or whatever it was called, down to something like this. You get caught on rocks a lot easier. Oh, wow. Low range is low. Holy crap. This is low, too. Wow. I mean, this is absolutely just low, low. Holy shit. Making it up there decently well, though. Well, as I say that, it starts struggling. Then again, for a V6 turbo diesel, I mean, not only that, it's a Mercedes turbo diesel. I mean, I really shouldn't say much bad about Mercedes diesels. They've got claim to one of the longest lasting diesel in automotive, I don't want to say history, but in a passenger vehicle, one of the longest running diesel motors. It's the inline 5 3-liter turbo diesel out of the 300 D class. Most every single one that I've ever seen that is still in the 300 has somewhere around close to, if not over, 1 million miles and never been rebuilt, from what you can gather from the history of the car. Which, that's impressive. I mean, if you look up on some of the forums and stuff, and people are talking about, you know, 300,000 million miles. And it's like, wow. You know, 1.3 million miles, 1.2 million miles. I mean, that's just absolutely bonkers with it being never rebuilt. And then, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some that every 80 some odd thousand miles they had to be rebuilt. Every company goes through periods of time where their vehicles lack, their engines lack. If I'm not mistaken, 85 and 86 were the good years for those motors, or it might be 84 and 85. Whichever the 2 years it is, it's this later year of the two that was the absolute best of the best for those motors. And I'm kind of surprised. I mean, this thing took its sweet little time, but it made it. It was a good little Mercedes. I was kind of apprehensive at first to get it, But seeing that, wow, I can't believe I just almost damaged this truck out. Oh god, you can hear it knocking. We gotta be careful on this. Let's just throw it down into low. Where's that smoke coming from? That's what I'm curious, because the exhaust is on the side. Oh, it's coming out right from the hood. Okay. Nope, can't get in the high. Well, you know, I mean, the thing's only got 300 points of damage. It's not the best suited for off-roading like this, considering that fact. And she's digging. Nope, not reverse. I want it in 2. Alright, there we go. Well, 3 works too, I guess. I mean, it's not a bad little truck, if you want to call it a truck. I mean, this is kind of like a Suzuki Samurai looking thing. SUV with a truck bed. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun little truck. You can see the brakes are detailed fairly well. At least in the front. I can't really get a real good view in the back. See, from the outside, the back looks like it's got disc and rotor. But from the inside, it looks like it's drum. In the back. In the front, it's definitely disc and rotor. And that twig just disappeared on me. And then it reappeared. I mean, yeah, if you're not going too crazy off-road with this little truck, it's going to do you good. Tell you what, though, I did really like that. The 130 SA. Oh, no. Did I just freeze? Hello? I don't know what the hell is this doing. Spintires crashed. Fuck.